The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
All right, what's going on, people? Welcome back into the Total Podcast, Thing or Two About Life. I am Mario, one of your hosts, and I'm joined with all my other hosts, the fam. Y'all know who it is. Thank y'all for tuning in. We are back. It's the last podcast for this month, so y'all know those freaks come out at night. Halloween is right around the corner, literally right around the corner. So we're going to have a little fun tonight, talk a little pop culture, talk a little love relationship, which seems to be, in the air these days. Y'all know it's cuffing season and all of that stuff. And like my bro Leon said, if y'all want to get in contact with us, just look at the backgrounds. We got it all up there, the website. We got the Facebook, Instagram. We in them streets. So y'all need to holler at us. Come join the group and all that good stuff. So we going to start this thing off. Let Mr. On One introduce himself. We going to get this thing going. What's up, bro?
Well, it is Mr. Do What It Do in the building, Mr. On One, Mr. Glitch when I twitch on one. Hey, we here to have some fun. We going to make it do what it do.
All right, there it is. And we got the pretty cat lady in the house. She been out there in them streets, that Leon like to say, been doing too much, but she here right now. Talk to him, pretty lady.
Meow, meow, meow. How's everybody this evening? I hope that you remember to bring a friend. If you didn't, go back out and get one or two or three and bring them in with you to have some fun with us this evening. We're certainly glad that you're here. Stay with us. Meow.
All right. There we go. And our resident big man, Big Mitch, is in the house. Like I told y'all, it's cuffing season. Love is in the air. Holla at him, Mitch.
Big Mitch in the house. Let's play a game of cat and mouse. Mario calls me the resident big man because I melted in your mouth and not in your hand. What's up?
Okay. All right. And playing the role of Mama D going last tonight is our producer extraordinaire, Andrea. Pretty lady, talk to her.
Good evening, everybody. I'm a little bit under the weather. I am not on camera, so we just gonna roll like that. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Like Mario said, we out there everywhere. I'm not gonna try to give you the website or anything tonight because I'm not feeling well. But yeah, get at us. Check us out.
Right before I threw it to you, did you do that for dramatic effect?
I think she did.
No, I really did, but okay.
I think she did, trying to get that sympathy, extra sympathy.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my
God.
Let's right.
Okay, let's start the show off some way different. Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, hey. Go ahead, hey.
You know who I'm talking about. Come on, Matt Lean. Let's go.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing out there? I hope y'all doing good this evening. It's almost Halloween time. Trick or treat. I got lots of candy, and I hope that you got some candy over at your place, too. For the kitties, of course. For the kitties, of course. For the cuties. You know what I'm saying.
Because I sure was about to ask what kind of kid you got, but
you know what? You just in the gutter. You just in the gutter.
Ooh.
You said for the kids. That's why I did that.
That's because all candies ain't for big kids. Candies for,
Mm-mm.
go ahead. Go ahead. Swear to
We
God.
we know we know Madeline know how many licks it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. We know that,
Well,
right,
how you
Madeline?
know that she knows that?
She just seems like a worldly type person.
Mario, you don't know nothing about me.
So you don't? Let's put that on the record right now. So you don't?
Well, you ask Marlene that,
I already
and
know
you
she
ask
know.
Andrea that.
I know Andrea
I,
know too.
A
I felt
one,
like you was
a
gonna sing
two,
the
a
damn song.
three.
Well, I got some Tootsie Pops, and I makes my last a real long time.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, hey, to each his own, to each his own. Um,
He's
yeah.
trying to
So
make that number 12 roll up out of there, like y'all been talking about that number 12. But he ain't running over me.
oh, okay. Well, I tell you what, it'll come out before the end of the night. I promise you. I promise you this. Okay, let's go back to something that we talked about last night, and we weren't recording, right? And we talked about how like I saw a guy. We talked about a man paying a woman's rent and not living there, right? So and me and Leon was on the bandwagon saying, we ain't paying no damn about the rent and we ain't staying there. So a guy has said something online today. Say, how come when a woman says she wants to date a tall man, it's her preference? If we say we want to date a woman who's not a big girl, they say we being an asshole. If y'all want to date somebody that has his stuff together, y'all being responsible. If we saying we don't want to date nobody who ain't got their shit together, we being immature. And I'm saying that when you look at that double standard, how come we always have to bear the burden in relationships as far as when it comes to taking care of y'all and doing things? But if we make the same choices y'all make, we seem like we ain't right. I'm asking you, Marlena, how come that is?
I have no idea why that is, or and I don't think that way. Um, I really don't have an answer for that, Mario, because I'm not even in that kind of frame of mind. You know,
I know, but when y'all make decisions, it's preferences for y'all. But when we make decisions, some have to be attached to it. It
no,
can't just be because that's what we want.
well, see, I am a preference kind of person. And so I don't have a problem with anybody else who has the same preference. If you don't like a big girl, you don't like a big girl. You know, if I don't like a short man, I don't like a short man. Everybody has preferences of some sort.
They do. I agree
Everybody
with that
does.
100%.
Everybody
Uh,
does. And it doesn't even have to be about a man or a woman or whatever. It could be finances or social status or whatever. You know, but yeah, I don't get the double standard thing. You know, I just don't.
yeah, I mean that when it
I
comes to
don't
certain
have I
things,
don't have any type of attitude about that.
okay. Leon, any thoughts on this, Leon, about the double standard and about how they get to choose however they see fit? If we choose a certain way, if it don't match up to them, we get called something negative or it's a negative connotation with what choice we make.
It's some bullshit. Straight bull. Let's just call a cat and a dog a dog. That's some motherfucking bullshit. We all know it.
Yeah.
Goddamn, if it's a problem with goddamn me picking who I want to be with, then keep it to your goddamn self. Don't say a motherfucking thing. Cause I ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing to you about who you pick and who you choose.
True. True.
Yeah.
All right. Suge, how you feel about this?
Well, they basically just said it all for me. I don't have anything to add to what they said. Because I'm gonna be with whoever the hell I want to be with. If I want you, I want you. If you don't want me, oh well, your loss, buddy. Because I am a big girl and there's a lot of men to love.
Did you just say did you just say if I want you, I want you? That sounded you said it in a creepy way. I know you've been watching me and I've been watching you. If I want you, I want you.
No.
Sound like
Meaning,
that
if
booty
I
bandit.
want you, I want you. And if I don't, I don't. Oh my God.
Oh, all right. All right, Mitch. What do you feel about the women get to have preferences and we get negative connotation when we choose?
Well, I said something a long time ago that was kind of funny to me. I was kind of joking about it, but I caught some flack over it because I said if your draw is bigger than mine, I don't want to fuck with you at any time. I was trying to be funny, but somebody took that literally and got mad at me. But I agree with what Leon was saying because anytime you make a choice on something, somebody always gonna have something to say about it.
Yep.
It don't matter if you're tall, skinny, wide, or whatever. You know, we are free to make our own choices of what we want. But if a woman tells you that she ain't gonna do this or she ain't gonna do that, if you don't do this or do that, she could work at Burger King, but she wants your ass to be a six-figure nigga. Where they
Yep.
do that shit at? Because as soon as she get her shit together, guess what she gonna do? Your ass ain't gonna be enough for her then. And she gonna leave your ass and go on to the next. But if a man did that same shit, boy, we the sorriest motherfucker that walked the face of this earth. We gotta bear the brunt of everything. And then get treated like any kind of damn way. Man, you know what I say about that? Just like we say, fuck them kids. Man, fuck that bitch.
Okay. Now,
Mm,
I agree with what you're saying, right? Because as men, we got all type of partners, and maybe even ourselves that say, hey man, we hollered at the girl that was taking our order at the drive-through or whatever, or stuff like that. You don't hardly hear too many women with stories like that. Cause they typically don't fuck with guys that they consider way below them. You
Right.
know, they have to be on even to and when I say this, I'm not saying this to be crass or nothing like that, but I'm just saying a lot of guys, we will take what's perceived to be below us more so than women do. Now, women will take a man and they feel because at the beginning, if he can trick them and make them think he, more than he is, and then once they fall in love, then they say, okay, I'll try to work with him. But if they know what he is right from the outset, most women don't fuck with him. And we'll take a girl taking your order at Chick-fil-A.
Sure will. Sure will. We'll take more than what they'll take, Mario. Because
Yes,
a
yes.
woman want a man that makes at least twice as much as what she makes. If you ain't make at least twice as much as they make, they don't want you.
Not at
But you
all.
let a man go after a woman that makes more than them,
That's not true.
oh shit. That is true.
Hey
A woman
guys,
don't
in
want no
some,
man that
I'm gonna
doesn't
some,
do
just
what
be
she got
popping
yeah,
or
in and
don't
out
have
because
what
some
I'm
she
at
got.
cases,
work.
in some cases, yes, that may be true, but that's that's not all women. You know,
Well, thank you.
I'm
when
not
it
saying all women.
right, but
You got a
what
vast
I
majority of them that are like that. If you look at all these podcasts and all these gold digging videos, man, that is prevalent. You see it right there in front of your face.
And even before podcast became a thing, we saw it in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Dude got
those
his Burger
and
King
that's
shirt
why
on.
and those women are what you call as what y'all call them gold diggers.
They don't even have to be gold diggers though. They could just be regular women who just think, girl, I ain't fucking with no nigga working at McDonald's.
Man, did you not see that one where dude had his McDonald's shirt on and he was, walking around and he seen a girl and he started talking to her and the girl looked at him because he had that McDonald's shirt and McDonald's hat on.
Oh yeah.
And started talking crazy to him. And then he said, all right, okay. And he went and walked around and got in his car. And that woman saw what kind of car he was driving. And she brought her butt back around to him and started talking to him and found out he owned 3 McDonald's and he
Now
dressed
Yeah,
that's
like
but you
that.
know,
that's a
he
gold
really
digger
don't.
there.
That's
Yeah, that's a gold digger.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
He was just trying to be nice and speak to the woman and trying to get a phone number and try to take her out. And she went all to the left because he got a McDonald's shirt on, not knowing he was the owner of 3 McDonald's. It makes a difference how you present yourself to some of these women.
It does. And a lot of times I say this, Mitch, it's because, and I ain't even mad at the women on this panel because they can only see it from the woman standpoint. We've dealt with enough women, and just like some things we can't see right because we don't deal with men like they deal with men on a regular basis. But we be trying to tell y'all that y'all are a different group of women. Some of these women just ain't right. If you don't come to them a certain way, you almost got to come to them now with your billfold or your debit card out to let them know. See, I do got money. You got to have your account pulled up on your screen. See, I got a few ducats. You know, it's different now, and I don't know what's y'all equivalents to that, but the game different now, y'all. Janine, how you feel about this?
I didn't really hear the question, but I'm gonna go off what Mitch said. He said a lot of women are like, well, there's a lot of women like that, but not all women. I don't really know what you're talking about exactly. Can you just, put me up to par a
Uh,
little
we,
bit?
we we're just asking, um like I had said, I saw a thing where a man said that a woman could say she want a man who's tall, then that's her preference. Then if we say we want a woman, we don't want no big girl, they'll say we being an asshole. They could say they want a man that makes 6 figures, then they're being responsible. If we say we want a girl who, ain't living with her mom and ain't got no kids, and then we're being immature. We saying about the double standards, then that flowed into, how we said we'll take a girl that appears to be less than us when y'all hardly ever take men that right from the jump you think is less than you, like he working at the drive-through at McDonald's.
Well, he can't be working at McDonald's for me though.
See?
I'm
Why
older
the hell
woman.
not?
I'm mature.
Why the hell
I'm
not?
mature because I'm mature. I'm a mature woman, so
That
I
don't
don't
mean
think
shit.
so.
You don't know what he's doing there though.
Unless I said unless he's no, no. I'm sorry, he can't. I'm not gonna lie. No. Now, see, out here, the people at McDonald's they make like 17, so maybe I'll go for it. But if you're making less than that, I'm sorry, no, because I'm not gonna be putting all the bills. I don't mind sharing. Hi. And doing my part, but I'm not putting all the bills. If I see myself putting in the most, that's where we stop. Because I don't mind helping a little bit, but when I see myself just, I'm like, mm-mm. You think I'm a sugar mama or something? I'm not gonna pay everything.
Oh, so it's
That's what I'm
okay
not
for us
gonna
to do
do.
that though, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Come on. Oh,
yeah,
see? It's okay for us to do that.
yeah,
At least
yeah.
you can respect her honesty. At least you can respect the honesty, and that's all we saying. That general attitude you have right there is the way a lot, not all. Like we're not saying everybody out there, women who listening to her, but we saying that the general growing theme out there is that if you can't bring no financial uh thing to the party, and then like
I'm
Mitch say,
sorry.
almost
Like, so
almost double, then they see you as useless.
look, it was this man. I used to work at the airport. I used to talk to him every day. Every day I got out, it seemed like he knew I would try to go another way so I wouldn't have to talk to him because he want to talk for so long. He'd be sleeping on the floor 'cause at the airport, they let you stay there because it's like they can't say nothing to you. So they sleep in the airport, the homeless people. So this guy was homeless, but he said he used to do writing and all that stuff and he was going to start back doing that. But he used to always try to talk to me. And that's a no. I'm sorry. You're not doing anything. You sleeping on the floor in the airport. Maybe you might have something, but no, thank you.
I mean, yeah, Janae, we ain't saying go to the bottom of the barrel now. I can give you that. Yeah, you don't want nobody sleeping behind the trash can at Quick Trip.
Hold up,
Now
Mario. Hold up. A black man will see that same person if it's a woman that has a nice ass. Guess what? A black man will go over there and try to bring that woman up and might even bring her to his house and try to fix this woman and help that woman. But as soon as that motherfucker get on her feet, guess what she gonna do? She gonna bounce.
That's what you
Because, she gonna bounce because
say.
he done
Bye.
brought her up. It's just like that dude that met that chick that was
Bye.
homeless, put her through school, took care of her and
Bye.
her son.
Bye. Have a good one.
And when she
Thank you.
graduated school, what did she do? She left his ass. Y'all remember that, Leon? Because he was a truck driver.
No, yeah.
And a lot
And
of,
as soon as
I mean, men do that. Men do that too. I mean, you help them get up, and then what they do, run off and get somebody else.
we don't do that like y'all do it though.
Yes, they do.
No, no, no,
Let me
no,
tell
no,
you,
no.
I
Yes,
know
you do.
someone who
Yes,
Yes,
you do.
takes care of guys. This guy used to wear the same thing all the time. He had a job. Yes, he had a job. She had a job. She met him after the job. Every time I saw this guy, he always had the same stuff on. But this lady brought him up. Now all he knows is I drink this when he was drinking that at first. I only wear this when he only wore that at first. Yes, and then he left and married someone else.
and
More
men are
y'all do that shit
quicker.
than us
Men
though.
are
More women do
quicker.
that shit than men.
When men are quicker to do that shit than women are.
Oh my God.
Yes, yes, yes. Because once
You
you
don't
get
see
on
no
your damn feet, once you get on your damn feet, oh, that go little Miss Thing over there that wanted to talk, that you wanted to talk to, and now, but when you didn't have it, now I got it. Let me go see if I can go holler at her now.
You didn't say
but
little Miss
Andrea,
Thing, did you?
Yeah, I said little Miss Thing.
we
Let
don't
me
throw
go
no
over
bait
there
out
and
like
holler
y'all
at her
do
now and
either
see
though.
what. I know she's not gonna.
You're
I know
welcome.
she's not gonna recognize who I am. But let me go over there and holler at her now when I
Boy,
got myself
y'all throw
together.
bait out and everything for us. Titties hanging out, little shorts on, your booty cheeks hanging out. Men don't throw no bait like that. We ain't got no bait to throw around like that. And then
Yes,
y'all
you do.
get us, and then y'all treat us like
Don't
shit.
fall for it then. Don't fall for it. If you
Y'all
feel like
got
it's
bait
bait,
too.
then don't fall for
Y'all
it.
got bait too. Y'all got bait too.
What's our bait?
You don't know your body parts?
Oh, I know my body parts. I think
Okay,
you
well
know them
then
too.
you got bait then. You should know that you have bait. And I ain't just talking about your dingling either.
Right.
I ain't never walked up to no woman with pants all around my nuts real tight where you see my nut print. And
Me
she went,
either.
damn.
I didn't say that.
Me either.
I said, and I'm not just talking about that. Men do
Oh
have bait.
my goodness. I mean,
It's
but
more,
for us, if
They
we
know they
being
do. They
honest,
know.
unless
there are
you are,
things about men. There are things about men that are sexy physically too, other than what they're carrying between their legs.
yeah, but most of the time, right? Unless he just one of them, you know, drop dead gorgeous type of guys. Most of the time, before y'all even know who we are, y'all like us just because y'all see what type of car we pull up in. Y'all don't even know what we look like. Y'all attracted to the
Not true.
material stuff first.
Some, not all.
Some, you're right, some.
Yeah, some. Okay, that's fair enough.
And some men are the same way.
Yeah, they are. They are. But I don't know
But
if I agree
men
with Mitch.
are
I ain't finna take no homeless woman sleeping behind the trash can. That's my where I draw the line.
men are visual. Men are
And women
visual people
aren't.
though. We are visual. If we see
And women
something that
aren't.
we like, we'll work with it because we're visual.
And women aren't. We're very visual.
Oh, now you visual all right.
You see something
Y'all
we
can,
like.
y'all got X-ray vision when it comes to visual. Y'all can see what's in a motherfucking billfold before you pull it out.
Too funny.
Mm-hmm.
But
Bless
that's
your
not.
heart.
Well, you can this can be a back and fourth
It
battle
could be.
for
I'm just
the
fucking with you
long
though.
haul.
Yeah, I mean it could be because, like I said, we see it one way, y'all see it another way, and we could do a whole podcast just on double standards alone.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. All right. Pop culture real quick. Something way different than what we normally do. Start with you, Jay Boogie. One group gotta go.
Okay.
One group gotta go. New Edition, Boys the Men, Jodeci, or Drew Hill. And why? Why they gotta go?
Dang. Um, Name them again.
New
New Edition.
Edition, Jodeci, Drew Hill, or Boys the Men.
Dang, that's a hard one.
Oh my
No,
God.
it ain't.
Oh, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
It
'Cause I
ain't
like
hard to
them
me
all.
either.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
No, it
I
ain't.
like them all.
Yeah, but just
I
just
don't
for the
know.
sake of having conversation, pick one. They gotta go and their songs gotta go.
Gosh, I like them all. So, and I like their music.
Okay. We'll swing back around to
Let's,
you.
yeah, because I'm not going to be able to pick one. I'm just really not. I like them all.
Okay, Andrea. You said since it was an easy choice, who going for you?
Drew Hill, yeah, and the reason being because I just didn't understand that jumping up and down off of that one damn leg. I just don't get
Well,
that
one
shit.
song, damn.
One song.
What I was about to say. So they disqualified off of that.
Just that one song.
Just
Fine.
jumping up and down off.
You crazy.
I mean, just off of one leg.
Like
I
them.
mean, really? Y'all could find nothing else to do?
You crazy.
One
I
song.
agree, Andrea. I agree.
Oh wow.
I mean, you had no other dance move to do other than that. To just be jumping all around. Tell me what you. I mean, really?
I
Ain't that,
agree.
ain't that what they do in rap culture nowadays? Just jump around and be singing nonsense. Oh, okay. But they
Yeah.
y'all enjoying that?
Yes, they do. But what I'm saying is, they could have came up with a little bit better choreography in that. Oh, I'm sorry.
They ain't got no choreography nowadays either. So I mean, this.
But back then they did.
I mean, they did. Drew. I mean, so we got one vote for Drew here. All right, Mitch. Who going from the list for you?
Drew Hill.
Everybody
Why?
think it.
Why?
Yeah.
For one, the music was okay, but the music wasn't enough to overshadow the rest of those other groups.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
That's my take on it. And I look, not trying to be funny, Cisco was the whole damn group for them.
Yeah, right.
The whole group. And I couldn't see myself singing a Cisco song nowhere.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
You could say that song.
That sounds so stupid.
I mean, by the time Thumb
That was,
came out, that was just Cisco by himself at that point, wasn't it?
and it sounded stupid as hell.
I like
It
it.
did.
I
Again,
like the
again, I
song.
say it goes back to the new stuff. All the new stuff sounds stupid as hell, just like Cisco was
It do.
stupid.
It do.
So I mean that pretty much put everybody else under the same boat.
It do.
So with that being said,
I like the song.
with that being said, Lee Jack, who leaving for you?
Boys to men.
What?
What?
Wow. Didn't expect that one. Okay.
What
Well,
did
I
he say?
definitely want to hear why.
Because
What did
I
he
mean
say?
I was
Boys
Boys
to
to
men.
Men.
I was never a
Oh,
fan.
oh,
I was never a fan of a lot of their music. They only had like 2 or 3 songs that I kind of got with, but all the other songs were kind of more on the Keith Sweat, sappy begging type style. And I wasn't really a big fan of the Keith Sweat, sappy begging music. So
If I'm not mistaken, Michael Bivins and Keith Sweat had something to do with putting them out.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Bill did find, Boys Men,
Mhm.
Found a lot of them. But
Okay,
that
wow.
was one of
I
the,
swear I never expected that to come.
yeah, I could do without Boys to Men.
Well, that was my second choice.
Okay, all right. All right, Marlena, cat lady, beautiful lady. You got 4. Which one gone?
Well, uh, it's definitely between those two. Um, oh my God.
Right now, Drew Hill is in the lead.
I think they're gonna stay in the league too, because I think I like Boys to Men a little bit more than I do Drew Hill. So I'm gonna say Drew Hill.
Okay. In a particular region, it's just a toss up at this point.
Um, I just like not really, because I just like that kind of silky savvy Drew Hill. I mean, Boys to Men. You know that
Big and tight.
harmony. No, just their the way they harmonize. Just
Yeah.
the way that they harmonize. I love that about them.
Okay. All right, Janine, you should be ready to go at this particular point, Janine. You
I
got to
can't.
pick
I'm
one.
sorry. I like them all. I'm
It's got
sorry.
Janine. It's got to.
I'm
We're
sticking
not
to my
saying that you
story.
don't like them. We just saying which
I,
one you
I
like the
can't pick
least out of all
one.
of them.
I'm sticking to my story.
We just gonna throw her on in the Drew Hill game too. All right.
Okay.
Who you say gotta go, Mario?
Drew Hill. Drew Hill got to go, man. I mean,
I
Drew
like
Hill
this.
has to go because Boys to Men, I don't know about that one right now. But I'll give you this about Boys to Men. As they went on, like Motown Philly was a damn good, but as they went on,
That was
they
it.
did, and started letting Babyface write the song. Then they did start becoming a little bit more,
Sappy and
yeah,
whining. I got time for that.
yeah. But
I don't
Motown
care if
Philly
you
was a
ain't
good
got time
album.
for it. Leon, my bestest friend in the whole wide world.
Hey, I
I don't know
understand.
what you were about to say,
Me either,
but you
boy.
pulled that back.
Look like that cat caught her tongue.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. All right, one more real quick. Let's see what we got. Let's see from all my older people in here. Which one gotta go? Sanford and Son, the Jeffersons, Good Times, That's My Mama. Lee Jack, go ahead. Which one gotta go for you?
Um, let's go with That's My Mama.
That's my mama.
I'm sad at this.
That's my mama, because I don't even remember watching
Yeah.
that.
I
I
watched it
remember
one
watching
I'm
it.
gonna
with
I'm gonna say that's my
not who
mama.
it was, but she the short lady from oh man, from Good Times, the little short lady, heavyset lady. Was that her with the gap tooth?
No,
Esther Roll.
that's the road. That
Esther
was
Roll.
Is that
No,
her?
it wasn't Esther Roll.
no,
No.
it wasn't
No.
her.
No, I know it was a short, heavyset lady that played the mama.
Yeah, but it wasn't
She
Esther
wasn't
Roll. I
really
can't
that
remember
funny.
what her name was.
Was that
Yeah, she
Neil
wasn't
Carter?
really that funny in the show.
Was that Neil Carter from
Was
She
it?
Give Me a
wasn't the
Break?
mom.
Neil Carter was the
I
mama?
can't.
She wasn't the
I'm
mom
thinking
in
it was
that
Neil
show.
Carter.
No,
It
she was.
was not in.
She she was in that show, I think, but she wasn't the
I,
mom.
I
Yeah.
thought she was in that show.
She was in it, but she was like a neighbor or something. But the mama,
Okay.
I remember the mama, and they had her in most of the scenes, and
Mhm.
she wasn't that funny.
No.
She couldn't really hold your attention like all the rest of the shows mamas could hold the attention, or like
Right.
the rest of the cast could hold your attention. So yeah, that's my mama. That show got to go. That's
But
that's
I
that's
agree.
the one with rerun and
No,
No,
that
no,
was
No,
that
not.
was the
no, that's
one.
what's happening.
It was a remake.
Oh, that's what's
You
happening.
know the guy
Yeah.
from Isaac from the Love Boat. He was a young guy then in that show.
Right.
And you know the guy who always played on Sanford and Son, the black guy. He was he been in every
Rollo.
black show back then.
Rollo.
Mhm.
Yeah, he played what
Rollo.
was his name? Clifford? I think his name was Clifford.
Clifford.
I think his name was Clifford.
Yeah. All right, so
I'm
I
gonna go
mean, I
with you,
guess we
Jack.
can
I'm
move
gonna say
on
that
from
one
there.
because
Everybody said that's my mama.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
really remember a
Everybody.
lot about that one.
Okay. All right, so let's take that's my mama out. Let's just put Good Times, the Jeffersons, and
Mm-mm.
Sanford and Son. Which one you rolling with, Mitch?
Well, I like all three of them because all three of them was funny as hell. But if I
Yeah,
had to pick
that'd
one
be a
to
hard choice.
now, if I had to pick one to take out, it would probably be the Jeffersons
I'll take that one
because
Okay.
too.
Red Fox made his show. That dude was stupid,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
the
And
other two
JJ
shows are just
had good
funnier than
and
the Jeffersons were to
JJ had
me.
good times. So
And yeah.
Good Times
And
was real life drama,
hmm
and Jimmy Walker and Thelma just looking at Thelma, boy.
okay. All right, so that's for him. Marlena, which one you rolling with out of those three? Jefferson, Good Times, and Fred Sanford and Son. I'm sorry.
Um, Jefferson's Good Times
And
and
Sanford and Son.
uh, Good Times is rolling out.
Hey, you wasn't a fan? You that's your least favorite out of those three?
Yeah,
Why?
because I like the other two better.
Motherfucker. Okay, what about you, Shook?
it would be the Jeffersons for me. The Jeffersons, even though he is a good he's a good actor. They all were, but
I like the
in
Ge-
that
I
in
like the
in, in that he was a little bit too white. Me,
George.
yeah.
No, George is
So
funny as heck.
You
he
mean
was
to tell me the
funny.
one who's always calling them hunkies is too white for you?
When the last time you seen the Jeffersons? You need to go back and look at it.
You need to go back and look.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You need to go back with he
I know
no,
that he
he wasn't
always
too
called.
white.
I know that he always called them hunkies and things like that, but his character, yes, true enough, he was funny. He just that yeah.
Okay. All right, Lee Jack. Which one you rolling with?
Man, that's a hard choice. I don't know. I like all them shows.
I
Uh,
do too, man.
I can't pick them. I can't pick them. Sorry, can't do it.
I
You
ain't gonna
know,
say
Flow makes
which
it
one
hard, Leon.
is gotta go, but I'll say I prefer Sanford and Son over all of them though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Flo makes the show for the
yeah,
Jeffersons. If it wasn't for
honey.
Flo, her wisecracking self boy talking bad about Mr. Jefferson, she make the show to me. Marla Gibbs.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I like Sanford and Son first, and then I like the
Me too.
Jefferson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Jay Boogie, what about you?
I'm gonna go with the Jeffersons. They gotta go.
They gotta go. I would have never thought that,
Mhm.
but the Jeffersons gotta go wins unanimously. The Jeffersons gotta go. Okay.
You know, I watched it when I was younger and older, but I wasn't like a real fan of it. Like Mitch said, it was mostly Marla Gibbs that they had really said the funny things, and I liked the way George did his dance. He was pretty funny on that. But yeah,
Okay. All right. Well, we through with that portion. We're gonna go into this one right here. Now that you've been living, as long as you've been living, Leon, do you believe that it's meant for us as human beings to be with one person for the rest of your life?
If you find that right person, yeah. But if you can't or don't find that right person, then hey, you just gonna be that one that's searching and looking and wondering, well, is this that person? Is that person? Maybe this that person. Maybe that person that person. Maybe I ought to try both of them and then try them at one time and maybe take the best of the two and mix them all together. And just have a big menage of a good time. You know, you never can tell.
So let me ask you that. Do you think that after so many times you can start getting to the point where you just can't judge it no more? You don't know what to expect. I mean, it's just to the point where, you know what I mean? You just can't call it no more. And you'd be like, just fuck it. I don't know what to expect no more.
I mean, after so many times, you tend to know what to expect or know what should be expected or what's coming next, and you should be able to tell when it's going to the left or when it's going to the right, or when it's going to be good or when it's going to be bad, and be able to, navigate and find the right person after so long. So and so many people. I know it might be hard for some, but yeah, it happens.
Okay. All right. I got you. What about you, Suge? After all this time of living and you got your life experience, do you think it's meant for you to be with one person for the rest of your life?
I'll say it like this. Um, I'm meant to be with somebody, but I don't know whether I'm gonna be with that person for the rest of my life.
It's okay to say how you feel. If you don't believe it, you don't believe it.
I mean, because things happen. Yes, things happen in relationships. Yes, we're at that age where we should be able to work through those things, but it it all depends. I can't answer that.
So your official answer to the world is
Yeah. No. Do I want to be with one person for the rest of my life? Yes, I do. But can that happen? Can it happen? Um, 9 times out of 10, probably not. And like I
okay.
said, because of we do go through problems and issues. Yes, we should be able to work through them, but some things are just not reconcilable.
Okay. All right. What about you, Marlena? Pretty cat lady. Do you think you're meant to be with somebody for the rest of your life? One person?
Well, the one person I know I'm meant to be with for the rest of my life is me.
There you
But
go.
but I would like um to have a significant other in my life um that I could perhaps and hopefully um spend the rest of my life with. I'm certainly open for it.
Okay. All right. What about you, Big Mitch? Now that you
Of
know everything
course.
you know, is it meant to
Of
spend?
course.
You think
After
so?
everything knowing what I know now from what I've been through and everything, of course. Sometimes we have to work through 2 or 3 different people to figure out what it is we really want, because half of us don't know what we really want. And then when we get it, we're not ready for it. You know? So not knowing what you want and not knowing if you're ready for or being ready for it. Yeah, I think we all I know I do. I want just one. Yeah. At this point in my life, I don't want more than one because I ain't got time for it.
Okay. What about you, Jay Buggy?
I
Your
think
mute
it's
is on, Jen.
I don't think she's there.
Probably ran to the bathroom.
Okay.
Tired of
Okay. When I was originally looking at this question and thinking about it, so I started, I typed into Google and asked them, out of all the species on the, in the world, they say it's less than 50 species throughout the whole world that they know of. Now that they know of, because they can't account for shit under the water and that they just don't know exists. But it's only under 50 species that they know of that mate for life, right? And I don't know, after being with, I don't know if we meant to mate for life when I think about it. You know what I mean? I just don't. The more you do it, the more of a foreign concept, or the more you get to know people, and the more you say, as people get older, people change, things change, situations change. And what do? When you wake up and that person has changed so much for the better? It's been more divorces than people stay in marriage over 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
So I don't see it that way no more. I just see, you hope you find somebody you can vibe with and y'all can get that. But I don't know, you want to be with one person from, let's say you started, let's say, just to keep the numbers right, from you 21 when you're a legal adult. And let's say that we give you to about 90 to live. And if you met someone at 21, you stayed with them to about 90. My God, that seems I don't know if I could do that.
69 years. Yeah,
Yes, that's a long goddamn time, man.
But yeah,
I think you.
those type of marriages, and in those type of marriages, there has to have been a lot of forgiving going on, a lot of forgetting going on, a lot of praying going on, and all those type of things. And then that's that I'll say modest woman too.
Or it could be the man, because some men,
Yeah.
learn to just, you know what, it goes well if I just set up and just let her talk and let her do things. Yes, dear. When you turn into that, because I don't want to turn into that guy. Yes, dear. You're right, dear. Okay, dear. I
But a
don't want
lot
to
of
be that guy.
yeah, but Mario, uh, I I do believe that you can marry as young as uh 18 years old and live well and secure and happy in a marriage or relationship until your death do you part, 80, maybe 70, 80, 90 years. I do believe that is not impossible. Um, and then again, it depends on how you work how you work that, how you keep each other happy, how you stay with each other, how you focus on each other. And it's being married. It's not easy. It's not. It's a lot.
Nope.
It's a lot of work. And whenever you commit to that, you got to know what you're committing to.
Right.
You do.
There's a lot of people, um, a lot of couples and relationships that has lasted through that.
Yeah, it
But
has.
but it, like I said, it's all in um, being focused, being committed, being dedicated. It's a lot of work, and that and just what happens is people get off track, instead of staying in that space where they should stay, they move off track, and that's what throws everything out of out of focus.
I
And
agree.
yep, and what you just said is a very valid point. We already know that the two top things for marriages breaking up is infidelity and financial.
And money. Yep.
Yep, and financial. But what nobody ever talks about that comes in a close third is that growth. When one person is growing, right? They can
And the
both
other
be
person
growing,
that
but when
can
they
catch
growing
up.
in different directions, and then
Exactly.
one person don't want to accept the other person's growth, right? Then it started causing problems, because they'll say,
It
you
does.
changed, but did I change, or am I progressing naturally like I'm supposed to progress, and you not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So growth kills marriages too, but nobody never talks about it,
Boy, that's a
or
good
lack
point,
thereof
Mario.
growth.
Very good point. You are so right.
Yeah.
So sometimes, where you want to stay with a person and stuff, you still have like an inherent love for them, because once you grow to love somebody a certain way, even though y'all not together, that never goes away, right? It may not be at the level it was, but you feel a little something for them because you want to make sure that they ain't hurt, or they taken care of. But we could never be together in that way again, because you got like one of my favorite lines all time. You got comfortable at the bottom and you wanted to stay there. So
Mhm.
you can't want me to stay there too, because that's where you comfortable at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even though with that, that's when you're supposed to reach out that hand and say, hey, baby, I love you. Either you gonna come on, go with me, or I'm gonna have to leave you behind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now let me say this.
Uh-oh.
When you married that person, when you married that person, you married them where they were, right where they were. And maybe that's as far as they can go.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can progress, then you progress. So just because you progress and they could not means that you leave them behind.
Not necessarily.
Because
Not
everybody
necessarily,
because
but
everybody is not at the same level.
Right.
And maybe that person's level is right where it is when you met them, and that's as far as they go. You like them then, you love them then. But just
yes,
because
but
you could progress and go higher means you
if
stop
you
loving them, means
you don't stop loving them, but you
you
like she
stop
said, you
being with
try to
them,
you try
means
to
you
prod
stop
them to
being
say, come
committed.
along with me. You
Right.
don't want a man that you married at 21, then when y'all 35, he's still doing and thinking and the way he was when he was 21. You loved him then,
Right.
but there's a certain level of progression that everybody's supposed to try to
What kind of
naturally
progression you
get.
talking about?
Happens when you get older. It
Well,
ain't
what kind of progression you talking about?
Do
everybody
you want a man that
progress
can
from you progress from a child to a teenager to a man, and
there you go.
Yes.
then you get distinguished gentlemen. Then you get eccentric or whatever. After that, you
Yeah.
want to keep moving forward. You don't want to stay stagnant in one place as a man. You want to continue to evolve and move on and get better.
And grow. And
Yeah,
grow.
okay. Now, I'm not saying that you can't. You can't. I'm not saying that you can't. But I'm saying is surely if that's what you can do, then you do that. But still, you married this person right where they were. You had no
Okay.
idea.
Marlena. Okay. Say you're my wife. We
Hmm.
started at 20. We
Hmm.
got married at 20. I was
Hmm.
working at Burger King when you met me.
Hmm.
So you telling me it's okay to me still be at Burger King 10 years later?
If I married you at Burger King and you was at Burger King 10 years later and I loved you unconditionally and that is where you are, but I progressed higher and higher and higher and higher.
No, wait a minute now. We ain't talking about what you doing. We talking about what
No,
he
no,
doing.
no, 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 no. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You
And I
change it. You
progressed
change the
higher and
dynamic of
higher
the
and
question.
higher.
You
No,
change
I'm
the
not.
dynamic of
No, I'm
yes,
not.
you are.
If
Yes, you
I
are.
progress higher and higher and higher, and you're still at Burger King, did you cheat on me?
See, you change the dynamic of the
No, no,
question.
no, I'm not. No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you are
No, I'm
because
not. Did you cheat
you
on
putting
me? Did you
you
finish?
putting you putting different stipulations on the question. The question was, are you gonna stay with that person if they still at the level of
Like
Burger
I
King?
said, you didn't let me finish.
You change the dynamic of the
No,
question.
I didn't. No, I did not. You didn't let me
Let her
finish.
finish. Let her finish, Leon. Let's see where she going with this.
Please.
Did you cheat on me?
No.
No.
But did you continue to help me pay the household bills or whatever we were doing that we did when we was 20, 21?
I gave you the whole Burger King check.
Okay. Then there is no reason. There is no reason for me to leave or to
You
do
know that little
anything
boy,
or
that
to
little
do
white boy?
anything different with you.
You know that
Because
little white boy to be saying a bullshit? A bullshit. Mm-mm.
Marlena, I really wanna,
I know, because I've seen this. I've seen a lot of couples who stay together regardless of where one is, where the one is, and where the other is.
okay, you may have
That's
seen
not.
them stay together, but
That's
you
not.
ain't seen the arguments and shit they having in them when she asks him why you can't get your shit together, why you can't get this job, or why you can't, they may stay together, but I guarantee it been some internal conversations and where it been some nights where he had to sleep somewhere else because she was like, why you can't get your shit together? Because y'all can do that. We can't.
Why you happy continue at this minimum wage job, but isn't the dead end job? When
You are to know the person that you marry before you say I do. You should
Oh
know
my God.
whether that person is capable of progressing or not.
People change as they get older.
Yep.
Some people can't take living at a level lower than what they want to live at forever.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you, Mitch. That's what I've been trying to say the whole time. Right there, what Mitch just said. At
I
some point,
get
you
that.
say, I want better.
I get that.
And you get tired of that person bringing you down, and you steady trying to go higher and have something, and that one person ain't trying to do nothing. That's a
So
stagnant
so
relationship.
your marriage is about finance.
No, I didn't say that. Your marriage is about growth.
Yes.
If you're stagnant in a relationship, you're not learning anything in your relationship. That
So
relationship is not going to work.
I can learn a whole lot in a relationship and still make Burger King money.
Okay. A stagnant
I can do a
relationship
whole
will
lot of
never
different
prosper.
things.
It ain't
I
going
can do a
nowhere.
whole lot of different things in a relationship to make to make a relationship grow in other ways except for financial. But I still work at Burger King.
Okay.
No, but
You
a
good
good
then. You good.
a good woman, right? Most
So,
good women.
so this is not about finances. This is not about finances. Then what I'm saying is valid. Then right?
No, it's not
If you
about
say so.
finances, but personal growth matter inside the
Okay.
relationship too.
Okay. I can personally grow and still work at Burger King.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
you
could,
could
but a man
personally
can't.
grow and still work at Burger King, right? Let's say that's fine for you, right? But you still got to realize you're dealing with another person.
Like I said, we talking about finances. We ain't talking about just
A
personal
man
growth.
can't do that,
We're
Marlena.
not
A
talking
man
about just
can't.
personal. We ain't talking about just personal growth because you can grow personally in a lot of other ways. You can elevate in a lot of other ways, except for financially. Because I work at Burger King, I can't. Not financially up to your level, but up here, I'm up to your level.
What we're saying is women have that luxury. We do not.
We do not.
Hmm.
A man does
Some
not
of
have the
you do
luxury to
not.
do that.
Some of
You let
you
a
do.
woman make so much money, more money than a
Some
man,
of
and see how
you
long
do
he gonna be
not.
married to that woman.
Some of you do not.
A lot of us don't. You let a woman make so much more money than a man, and see how long that relationship lasts.
So we are talking about money. We are talking about finances.
When it comes to us, yeah, but like what I'm saying is if you don't grow, right, and the man and you coming home every night and you saying, okay, he work his Burger King job, as you say. When he come home, you'll say, okay, he come home, he do whatever. He ain't trying to, because usually you'll say, baby, don't you want to go to school? Or baby, what else you interested in? Because women got this little ways of letting you know you ain't doing shit. Y'all
You,
got
you,
these
you,
little
you, 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 you.
y'all got these little ways of dropping little bombs, little hint, little tidbits of, don't you think you need to do this? Or don't you think you need to do that? You act like you don't know how this go, Marlena. Sooner or
Marlena
later,
is
you're
a
going to be.
different type of woman. Have you not figured that out? The cat lady is a different type of woman.
And what I'm saying is, and that's good, though. I wish all women were this particular way.
Shit, who you telling?
But sometimes we don't have that leash. So we've seen, like Mitch said, about all the social media things you see nowadays. Everything is about a man who can't provide or can't do this. We have basically, as men, we have basically been devalued if we don't have the ability to provide financially, we ain't worth shit now.
Hello.
So it is about finance.
Everything's
when
about
it comes to
finance, Marlena.
us.
Everything's about finance when it
So
comes
it
to
is
a man.
about finance.
Everything's about finance when it comes to a man.
Well, just say it's about finance if it's about finance.
No, it's
Well,
about finding
don't say
for
about
us,
personal
not for
growth.
y'all.
Don't say about personal growth. Say it's about finance.
But that's what y'all do. Y'all will wrap it around personal growth, but it wouldn't really be
No,
about the
I ain't wrapping it
finance.
around nothing but what it is.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. Come on, grow with me and get up off your lazy ass and get you a better job. How about that?
See,
Thank
and I
you.
can respect that. I can
Thank you,
respect
Miss
that.
Andrea. Thank you.
Stop thinking that this is where life has ended for you, Burger King. That you and then not only that, those are personal questions that the man needs to ask himself, man or woman has to ask himself. Am I happy with just bringing in Burger King,
Hello.
McDonald's money? Am I happy with that?
But she shouldn't have been happy with him bringing in McDonald's or Burger King money if she knew that that's not what she wanted in the beginning.
We all have
But
to start
sometimes
somewhere.
when, but
You
sometimes
ain't
when you
Yeah.
gotta
find
marry him
somebody
like
that,
that.
when you
You ain't
find a
gotta
person,
marry him. Yeah, we all gotta start somewhere. But if I
when,
know
right?
that
But when
I'm
you,
looking for growth, personal growth, or to live above the Burger King level, then I'm not taking nobody who's at the Burger King level.
but when you find somebody that loves you, pays attention to you, and give you everything that you need in the beginning, you are going to accept that Burger King
Yes. Yes.
menu.
I'm going to accept him as a date. I'm going to accept him as a potential, but I ain't gonna marry his ass like that. So
And
we're
that's
gonna
why
personally
that's why
grow.
I say it.
So
That's
we
why I
so
say
we
it
going
in the
into
beginning.
personal growth, and we going into personal growth. We going into personal growth before we get married. Because I want because if I want to marry you, I want to see some progression before that happens, before marriage happens. I want to know if you can go to step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4 before
And
I
that
marry
right
you.
there, I don't have no issue with that. Okay, fine. Then if he ain't
Before I
progressing,
marry
And
you.
yes,
in
I can
that
live with
too,
that.
and in that too, when you find a person like that that's just satisfied with it, maybe they don't know how to go. Maybe they don't know how to grow. Maybe they don't know how to get to B.
And then if they don't know how to get the B, then you know that ain't the man for you.
That still can be the man for you. Why
No,
I say that? Why I say that? Because some people you have to show them.
You do. You do.
Some people you have to show them.
Now, when they show you that they don't want to learn and they comfortable where they at, then that's when it's up to you from that
You.
point forward to make your decision from there.
I can agree
Amen.
with that. I can agree with you have to show them. Maybe you have to show them some things. But if you don't see no progression, then don't marry him.
All right. I mean, that's fair. Because the older I get, one of the biggest fallacies I think we've been taught is that love will conquer all. That is not
Shit.
true. That is not true. As you get older, you realize, wait a minute, I think I've been sold a false bill of goods here. That's not true. Love will not conquer all. You believe that, Marlene? Love will conquer all?
In certain,
Come on with it.
yes, I do. In
I
certain
don't.
certain instances,
Hell
because
no.
um um now if I'm married to you and I truly want this to work out, then yes. If I marry you and I love you and I truly want this to work out, then yes, I do think that love can conquer all the other issues, can conquer all the other issues. Um,
Mm.
if if you're making the effort, I do.
Okay. What about you, bro, Leon? You think as you get older, you think love can conquer all?
Love can't conquer everything, but it did make it helps you to move along and move over some of the things that you can't get over. So, like
Okay, that's true.
if you
I
have
obviously don't know
small
what love.
issues, what'd you say, Marlena?
I said, y'all obviously don't know what love is. Then
But you just said the same thing, Marlena.
what?
Marlene, you can't take shots at other people's version of love.
You said the same thing, though, Marlena. You said that in certain things, yes, love conquers all. And I just said basically the same thing. Yeah, it can conquer all in certain things, but some things love can't smooth over.
I'm only saying that if you are for from the marriage standpoint, that's
Right.
why I said it in
Right.
some
Love
sense
can't conquer all if some things you can't
from
smooth
the
over.
marriage standpoint.
Right. If you some things that people do that can't love can't smooth over.
Yep. Yep.
Love should conquer all from a marriage standpoint. If you're single, no, I don't think if you're single and things aren't going that way, no, the love shouldn't conquer all.
Yeah. Okay. I'll move on from that. What do you think, Suge? I ain't touching that one. Because I love
Well,
my sister. I ain't touching that one.
Because because the love ain't there like it should be in a marriage. Love in a marriage, love should conquer everything that you go through. Everything, everything, everything. But when you're not married to that person,
Shit.
then you
So
have the option.
so Marlena,
You should have the option of
You saying if you're married, love should conquer all.
yes.
Love gonna conquer that cheating spouse, huh? And y'all gonna stay
Mhm.
all the time. Y'all ain't gonna go back and dwell on that shit. It's cool. Love to conquer that.
Mhm.
I ain't want to touch that. That's why I said I was gonna move on. I said to be there you go. There you go, Marlena. For the record, I had said I ain't
Come on
touching
with it.
that. Go ahead.
Come on with it.
Well, love should conquer all. Love
Okay.
should conquer all. There should not be a cheating spouse if love conquers all. Because if that spouse loves you, he's not going to cheat.
Oh shit. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
wait a minute, hold on. I do believe I was next.
Oh yeah,
Miss
Okay,
Please,
go
Tina,
ahead.
please get it.
Miss Tina Turner said, "What's love got to do
Got to
with it?"
do with it.
She said that it was just a second-hand emotion.
That's what
What's
Hello.
Tim.
love got to do with it? If I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna love you. And love for me, love can't conquer all. Cause some people out there do some fucked up shit that just ain't
Yes,
what no
ma'am.
love in it. What no love in it, you know.
That,
And
and
in
in that
order
case,
for
love
love
does
to
not.
conquer, in order for love to conquer all, you gotta get a little bit of hallelujah and a little bit of praying and a little good bit of God up in there, in order for that to work like that. You see what I'm saying? But
Agreed.
A lot about what you're saying.
huh? What'd you say, Marlena?
I said I see a lot about what you're saying.
But yeah, you know, some things people just can't let go. So love didn't conquer that. So my answer is no. love don't conquer all. I'm gonna love you,
Does conquer all. Love does
but
conquer all.
I'm
But
still gonna let you know at the same
I did
time.
not say that that as a whole, love should conquer. As a whole, love conquers all. I'm not saying this as a one-sided thing because God didn't make us no fools.
I don't understand what you're saying, Marlena.
I know you don't, and none of you will.
I get what you saying. I honestly get what you saying. But you also have to, that's why I came the way that I did, because you also have to look at the flip side of that too, Marlena. Yes, you can love somebody and want to continue to grow and be with them for the rest of your life. But are you, just for instance, gonna continue to uh take this motherfucker knocking you upside your head every day?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Love
What
the love our love, and
Mm-hmm.
this ain't got
what?
nothing to be with.
See,
This ain't got nothing to be with.
like
This
I
ain't got
said,
nothing to do with
none
being
of
a
you
fool
would
or nothing like
understand.
that.
Now, like I said, none of you would understand or can see it from my standpoint of where I'm saying love conquers all. Because if he's sitting, hitting, knocking you upside the head, or mistreating you, or doing harm to you, then that isn't love. That
No,
isn't
that's not.
love. That
That's
isn't
Everybody
not.
love.
has their own version of love, though,
That's
Marlena.
what I want to say. We been playing semantics here. You understand the basic principle of what we say about it. We're not talking about the whole tipping around, or the whole what you call it, the conjugation of love. We talking about the actual meaning from day to day to what we all consider. We're not talking about the whole encompassed thing of what love is, like, the love and spirit of this love. We talking about love in its purest form, in a relationship type love.
Love in its purest form.
I'm
Because if
saying,
you were
you
talking
saying
about
that
love in
if
its
he
purest form, you
no,
would
you
definitely
saying
know
that
what
if
I'm
he
talking
loved
about.
you, like you say love is, he would never do any of those things. But people do those things, and people still love them. You understand
So,
what I'm saying?
No,
Mario,
he don't
hold
love
on
it.
one second. Hold on one second. So, Marlena, explain to us what it is that you're actually talking about,
Please.
so we can get on the same page that you're on.
What I'm saying is that if love is
Spit it out. Come
pure,
on, spit it out.
shut up, Mitch, leave me alone. If love is pure, then there would be no reason for, for him or her to do anything harmful to hurt the relationship.
But
So at
okay, are
some
you
point, does
done?
that love can that love sour, or can that love turn unpure? So then the person does do that. Hello.
If the person does that, they never love.
Oh
See,
gosh.
I,
you playing
uh,
semantics. What you understand what I'm saying, man? Marlena, if people do start off loving each other, and for whatever reason stuff changes, that don't mean, but you like you just said, you never know somebody. You can't interpret that their intent was not to love you from the get-go. In the
I
course
didn't
of
say that
them
their
loving
intent
you,
was not to.
something changed.
I didn't say that their intent was not to love. Their intent
But
may have been to love.
but you said if they do that to you, they never loved you, and that could not be true. They did love you at one point, just that this particular thing happened.
and
No.
people do fall out of love with people.
They
That
do.
doesn't mean that they never loved you.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
I just got
And
one thing I want to say about all of this.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to know what fucking fairy tale are you living in? Why do people think that love conquers everything? That's a fucking fairy tale.
It is.
That is not real. Man, life changes every day. A motherfucking dude can be loving you, just married you, and the next damn day be fucking your damn sister and still be in the same bed with your ass the next day, still claiming he loves you. That's fairy tale shit.
that's not
Love
love.
changes every day. Oh,
That's not
bullshit.
love. That's
Bullshit.
not love. That's not love.
If a motherfucker beat you upside your damn head and then holds you while he taking you to the hospital, that's still not love, huh?
No, that's not love.
He loved you enough to get your ass to the hospital to make sure he can beat your ass again. Love is different levels.
I'm
And
with you.
That's fairy tale shit you talking about, Marlena.
No, that's fairy tale shit you talking about, Mitch.
No,
and here's
no,
the
no,
thing. That's a
no.
good point Mitch brought up though. Like y'all know how when we
But it
talking to
ain't,
people.
he can bring up all he can bring up those points, but it ain't
God,
love.
No. But what I was saying is, y'all know how one time we had came up with that list of saying all the things that we should ask somebody when we get in the date. I guess what we need to add to that list is what's your definition of
definition
love?
of love. You sure right.
Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody see it different from us right here. You can get 7 different opinions just right here alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we need to add that to that list of things we were talking about. What's your definition of love? And then you might find out that you and that guy don't see love the same
Sure the
at
fuck right.
all. But I really did. I mean, Marlena, I really do wish that love could conquer all. You know what I'm saying? But I guess if we talked about it just in the purest form, you were right, where we'll say that if somebody truly loved, they would never do anything to go against you or hurt you. If we talked about love and just its the pure essence of generalities, yeah. But unfortunately, that ain't too much of that around no more.
It's fairy tale shit.
It's
Fairy
not
tale.
fairy tale. It just ain't real to you.
Yeah. Now, what's not real to me is what's real to me is reality. The shit that I see, a motherfucker can tell you they love you all damn day long, but they still have free will. When you got free will to do shit, ain't no pure form of love.
Mm-mm-mm.
Because you gonna do what the fuck you wanna do.
But that ain't love.
And not only that, sometimes some other things they just happen. Yes, we have a choice to control whether they happen or not, but sometimes things just happen.
That's right. But that don't mean that they don't love you because something stupid happened. It's just like
But I
throwing that plate up in the air, that glass plate up in the air. When it fall, it don't matter how much super glue you use, that shit ain't gonna never be the same.
but there are pure forms of love out there, Mitch. It's just that, like you said, as we've gotten accustomed to life and seeing how stuff go and life has hardened us or we feel jaded, but there is pure forms of love. Like you said, we don't see that many examples of it. Cause when you young and you see your kids and when you come through the door and they run up to you, they happy to see you. That's the
I get
purest
that.
form of love you gonna
I
ever
get that.
find in your life.
I get
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Believe me, I do.
Yeah,
I
you know
get
what I'm
that.
saying? So
Hmm.
it's out there. It's just that once you get older, it's hard to find that type of love.
Oh, you tell
Right.
me.
So,
Cause that love Marlena talking about, I want to know where that shit at. I want to find that one.
If I'll say it like this: if you hadn't found it before our age now,
Yeah,
9
you
times out of
probably ain't gonna find
10,
it. Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And we could want that so bad and say and continue to tell ourselves, yes, that's what we're gonna have. Yes, that's what we're gonna have. And the reason why I say we can't is because of all the games that people play these days.
yep, yep.
And if you find that there's gonna be something that is so rare, and that's something that you want to snatch hold of and hold on to.
And I guarantee you, Marlena could bottle what she talking about. She'd be a trillionaire. People be
Rich
lining up
motherfucker.
around the
Sure
corner
right.
trying to get it.
Sure right.
But all right, y'all. We'll leave all that right there. We ain't mean to go all the way down this particular road, but I just saw, somebody who asked about unconditional love and do we believe that love conquers all and all of that. And the little comedy thing Chris Rocks said that women, dogs, and kids, the only people receive unconditional love called men show
Unconditional
don't
love.
get the
True.
shit.
True.
And when you think about it, you think about it like the women will respect us, they will revere us, they'll do what else. But you know what I'm saying? Like he said, our unconditional love is predicated upon one thing: your ability to provide.
Yep.
And I know that's fucked up. We hate to keep coming back to the money part. We hate to keep coming back, but all providing don't mean money. It's about keeping them safe and protect them and coming up with solutions and leading the household. But I mean, somewhere it always come back to financials,
Right.
So like I said, Marlena, baby, I love you. We weren't trying to pile on you. Everybody just got a different opinion of how they see love. That's all.
I don't feel any type of way about it. I just feel
Oh,
strongly
okay.
about how I feel, and you all feel strongly about how you feel.
Okay. I just didn't want you to think, because
No.
I don't know
I
about
like
them, but
Marlene's
I'm telling
argument
you,
though.
I'm
I
jaded.
like her
Shit.
argument. I like
I
her
can tell you,
argument though,
I'm jaded.
Mario. You hear me? I like Marlena's argument because, in a sense, I see exactly what she's talking about. I like that argument, and you make the show interesting by your argument. I like that shit.
But that's what we're here to do. Have a universal difference
Mm-hmm.
of opinion. That's what we do.
Exactly.
That is
Exactly.
what we do. That is
That's
what
what
we
we
do.
do.
But unfortunately, people, we are out of time. We've been here 2 hours. We've been here quite a long time. So as usual, we're gonna close this thing out. And Mr. Make It Do What It Do, Mr. 01, go on and close us out, baby boy.
Boy, it's been quite an interesting show. We found out a bunch of things. We found out about love and unconditional love and things to make it go bump in the night and everything else. But I'm just gonna say this here.
What?
Hell nobody.
You was gonna say what?
You ain't hear me?
No.
Okay,
No.
don't.
Did anybody hear what he said?
Yep.
Bet you Mario did.
Hey, y'all got that. That's Mr. All One thing. Ask him about it.
What did you say?
Huh?
If you can hard, you can hear.
He ain't gonna tell it now. He better be glad too, because I was gonna light his ass up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Better keep it on the low.
Hey, I said it to keep it on the low.
Mm-hmm. That's where it better stay.
And he's just scared to repeat himself.
He ain't scared to repeat nothing.
That's all right.
Well, repeat yourself, do you?
It was on the low. Y'all should have heard
it. Like I said, scared to repeat yourself.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Well, Mitch, come on, big Mitch. Let's talk. Take us on out of here, man.
Very good show tonight. I don't know, boy. It seems that we all have our different opinions on different things. We all have our thoughts. Ain't everything ain't right or a wrong thing. So I appreciate a good debate, a good argument, because that's what we all here for. That's how we learn. We learn from our mistakes and we learn from other people and their mistakes. So again, great show, and I love y'all.
All right, and that's just a thing or two about life, baby. All right, cat lady, pretty lady, go on and talk to him.
Meow, meow, meow. Y'all know how we do. We sometimes have a difference of opinion and ideas, but nevertheless, we love each other, and this is what we do, y'all. This is how we grow, and this is how we learn from each other. So, um, don't get all twisted up about what we get into, what we get into, and how we do our thing. We're always here for each other, and our little disagreements and rebuttals uh, is just what it is. Life, a thing or two about life. So come on back and get some more of our creme de la creme next week. Stay with us. Bring some friends. And we miss our girl Dianetta. I think she's not feeling well this evening. And we hope that she'll be able to join us next week. We love you guys. Meow.
Roof, roof.
All right. And doing the honors of helping close us out tonight is the beautiful, pretty producer extraordinaire, Andrea. Talk us out.
Well, thank you. Well, so I hope everyone has enjoyed the show tonight. Like as I said, I'm a little bit under the weather, so please excuse me. So we would love to hear what you feel about if love conquers all. Just hit us up at atotalview22 at gmail.com. Don't forget to check out our website, totalview22.com. We are still out there everywhere. Hit us up.
All
And we
right.
hope that you have learned a thing or two about life tonight.
All right. Everybody has said everything that is to say. There's nothing left for me to say. Like she said, Dianetta's feeling under the weather. We want to thank Janine for popping in here tonight. It's always good to hear her soft, little, sweet voice. Other than that, I will say when it came to the love conquer all thing, I was speaking from a jaded standpoint. So let me just put that out there front and center. So I ain't gonna lie, I was. So but at the same time, you get to a point in life where you understand that everybody has a difference of opinion, everybody journey, like they told me last night. When it comes to religion, everybody depends on where you at in your walk, and when it comes to love, depending on where you at in your journey. Are you still feeling like it's open and you ready for love, or you to the point where you know what, fuck that shit? You know what I mean? So it just depends on where you at in your walk. And we thank y'all for hanging out with us, and we're gonna get up with y'all the next time we get up with y'all. It's gonna be November. And we're gonna be a couple weeks for the holiday season starting. So look out. Before you know it, it's Thanksgiving, then Christmas, then a whole new year. It's flying, y'all. So if y'all got shit y'all need to tighten up or do in this life, you better go and get to doing it. Cause as y'all see, time ain't waiting on no goddamn body. So if y'all gotta get it, you better go on and get it. With that being said, we out.
Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Mario.
I'm listening.
Do you have a catchphrase?
I don't got no catchphrase.
Well, when you gonna get one? Everybody else got one.
You
Okay.
sure right.
I'll work on what, it's gonna be hard to talk. I'm the resident big man. Metal your mouth. What'd you say? Metal your mouth, not in your hand.
There you go.
Well, you ain't got to worry about him. Just do your own thing, but just get one, okay? We like to hear.
Okay.
We just like to hear you have one, even that.
Okay, I'll work on that, Madeline. Is there
Yours is
anything
let's
else?
get it because you tend to like to say that a lot.
You can call me Madeline. He knows damn well my name is Madeline.
Oh, I mean, y'all wanted to say I thought Madeline was a good fit.
Mario.
I'm about to hit the white lady, so get it all right. Wait a minute.
That's why don't nobody like your black ice.
Technically, we're gonna have to stop saying that, y'all. That's gonna be politically incorrect. So
But what color is your ice then?
last time I checked, it was a dark brownish color.
And don't nobody like your dark brownish ass.
Oh, God.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna hit the computer generated lady now, okay?
Bye, y'all. See
Bye.
y'all next week.
All right. Good night.
Yeah.
I got a total blue.